Hello, and welcome to Chile TV. I am Liberty.
And I am Tucker. Today we are going to tell you about Chile and all the reasons you should take a vacation there.
You may have heard about Chile recently in the news.
Yes, I think I have remember in 2010 there was a huge earthquake there.
That's right, Tucker. It was the biggest earthquake to hit Chile in 50 years. It caused lots and lots of damage.
Yikes! That is horrible. I also remember watching the 33 miners who were trapped underground for 69 days. I was so glad when they were finally rescued.
And into some other international news now, and let's start with some dramatic pictures from Chile. The unprecedented rescue operation that's underway to free the miners who've been stuck 600 meters underground for over 2 months. Osman Araya, who tried to warn managers of safety in the mine before the accident, has become the 6th to reach the surface. They've been greeted with loud cheers and tearful reunions with their families, as well as being given protective glasses and taken to hospital. The miners are being brought to the surface via a 21-inch wide capsule that's freeing 1 miner every hour.
See, Tucker, look at all that excitement. Who wouldn't want to visit Chile?
Chile is located in South America. It forms most of South America's western border. Chile is a beautiful place full of awesome landforms. One of the most important landforms in Chile are the Andes Mountains.
They cover almost the entire length of Chile from the north to the south. They are very high range, especially in the northern part of the country. The Andes Mountains are made up of volcanoes, some active and some extinct. If you love to ski, then come try our Chile's extreme mountain skiing.
If you have ever wanted to see a real volcano, then Chile is the place for you. The Andes are part of the Pacific Rings of Fire. The name Ring of Fire means there is an extremely high amount of volcanoes activity in this area.
About 600 volcanoes rise in the Chilean Andes. Of these, more than 3 dozen are considered active, having erupted at least once within the last century.
Between the Andes and the Pacific lies Chile's Central Valley, also known as the Pampas. This region has the temperate climate and good soil which helps farming.
In northern Chile, just west of the Andes, lies the driest desert in the world, the Atacama, approximately 625 miles long and 100 miles wide, receives the virtually zero precipitation. In fact, some parts of this desert haven't experienced measurable rainfall in over 400 years. The Atacama sits on the top of the plateau at a high elevation, so unlike most well-known deserts, the Atacama isn't hot. Summer temperatures average only in the mid-60s.
So if you decided to visit the Atacama Desert, don't forget your water bottle and your jacket because you will probably need them.
While you are visiting Chile, don't forget to see the archipelago or groups of islands that lie off the southern tip of Chile. They are rugged and mountainous and definitely a sight to see.
If you enjoy the water and all the fun things you can do on the water, then you must spend some time exploring the Pacific Ocean, the Bay of Penis, or any of the lakes in Chile.
Just remember, Chile's climate is very different from the north to the south, so dress accordingly. The north has a temperate climate and a desert climate. The central region has a Mediterranean climate and is cool and damp in the south.
Chile is also rich in natural resources like copper, timber, iron, ore, nitrate, and precious metals.
Here is a picture of a typical school in Chile.
The capital of Chile is Santiago. Here is a picture of the Capitol building.
Chile has a republic type of government and is led by a chief of state.
Here is a slide that shows the birth rate and death rate in Chile.
And this slide shows the literacy rate for the people living in Chile. It also might be interesting to know that 95% of people who live in Chile are white and 70% are Roman Catholic.
Hola, Liberty, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy bien, gracias.
If you plan to travel to Chile, it would be very good if you knew a few common Spanish phrases, since Spanish is their official language.
That's a good idea, Tucker. That would make it much easier to talk to the people while you're visiting in Chile.
And it would make it much easier to order from a menu when you are eating at a restaurant in Chile.
Speaking of eating out in Chile, one of my favorite things to eat when I'm there is the pastel de choclo, which is a typical Chilean summer dish made of ground corn and meat, chopped onions, chicken pieces of hard-boiled egg, and olive raisins. It is similar to shepherd pie in the United States.
Yum, that's one of my favorites too. For dessert, I love to have a arroz con leche, which is like rice pudding in the US.
Soccer is the national sport of Chile, but skiing, surfing, swimming, snowboarding, windsurfing, fly fishing, and rafting are major sports too.
Another reason I love Chile is there are so many famous people there.
I know. Did you know that Snooky from Jersey Shore is from Chile?
Well, Liberty, after all this talk about Chile, I think I am ready to take another vacation there.
Me too.
On your marks, get set. Oh, I can think it is going already. Stop. Stop. Action.
Hello and welcome to welcome to TV.
That's okay.
Cut! Just remember, Chile's climate is very different from the north to the south, so dress accordingly. The north has a temperate climate and the desert climate, and the central region has a Mediterranean climate and is
Sorry.
cool
I can't
and
stop
damp in the
laughing.
south.
Please stop this, okay? I'm sorry.
Tucker, that took a lot of.
Chile is also rich in natural resources like copper, timber, iron, or cut! Cut!
Well, you messed up.